Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Bogdanovic is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now Bogdanovic. After the missed 3 from Mitchell. A 3 from Leonard. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And here's Randall following the 3 from Bogdanovic. And it's Mitchell missing for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
First 2 foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Harden outside. Randall against Leonard. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Sinks the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. He's got 5.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. Answers right back.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. Randall passes to Mitchell. A 3-pointer is right on target.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Harden outside. Powell, no one around him. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. That's good by Mitchell.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here's Harden following the 3 from Mitchell. Leonard inside. McDaniels defending.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Randall finds Mitchell. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5?
Oh, shit.
Clippers trail by 7. Looking to end the run. And the dunk by Zubac.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. And that's why you can now run the offense through him.
Here's Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one.
Substitutions report.
Now Zubac, 17 points in his last outing. Here's Simmons. Pass to Coffey. 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Ben Simmons is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Coffey can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Zubac, and it's off the back rim. No good. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Pistons.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
And here are the Clippers now, following the 3 by Minnesota. And the dunk by Zubac.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Mitchell, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Back to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Three-point range try is off from Mitchell.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say and the next topic. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game so far we're seeing from Mitchell.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Gobert is out there with Randall. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And Mitchell drops them both. LA's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Powell kicks to Harden. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Mitchell left side. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Zubac, a screen on McDaniel. The shot by Powell, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
McDaniels dishes to Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Mitchell against Bogdanovic. Inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harden bounce pass. Leonard against Randall. Leonard, no luck.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Kept alive. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Powell. Outside Bogdanovic. They could use a bucket. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, James Harden.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
There's the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Mitchell. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Harden jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 10.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Timberwolves.
Out to the right wing. DiVincenzo against Harden. For three, Mitchell. And another three for Minnesota.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. Both teams making substitutions here. For three, Mitchell. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Bogdanovich out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump in.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Harden against Mitchell. Here's Dillingham. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. McDaniels kicks to Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 14-point game. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Randall finds Mitchell. Puts up a three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I thought for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And Minnesota has possession. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Here's Mitchell. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Harden. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah,